Hey everybody, it's Lene with Charmed and Dangerous. I wanted to bring you my April favorites video today, and I'm trying some new lighting in my bathroom because I know my videos have been kind of dark. You haven't really been able to see exactly what I'm doing, so I pretty much just brought a lamp in and put it over here. So I don't know if that's really going to help. I'll see when I edit and when I post. If you guys hate it, let me know. If you like the other lighting better or this lighting better or whatever. I'm just kind of trying it out because I feel like my videos are kind of dark. But I wanted to come to you guys with the April favorites video today. I've gotten a lot of stuff in April since I am like so new to the beauty game, I guess if you want to call it. So I picked up a lot of products in April in particular, and then like some in March that I've tried through April. Some of these you will have seen like in a haul or in one of my reviews or in one of my tutorials, but I love them so much that I have to share it again and tell you guys why I love it so much if I already haven't. Some of them are completely new and I haven't shown them to you. So basically we're going to dive right in. I have all of my stuff laying here. It's like a mess. And there's really no particular order. I'm just going to like kind of grab and go. So we're going to start with a product that you have seen in my Ulta haul, my first Ulta haul, not my mini, my regular Ulta haul, and then also the review on that Ulta haul, which is the shower gel bubble bath shampoo that I got from Ulta. This is in pink sprinkles. I've talked about this like in 2 different videos, so I know it's probably overkill, but I just really love this. This is definitely one of my April favorites. I use it every day in the shower. I actually have tried the other fragrance, the Mary Macaroon, that I hadn't tried before. I actually use that mainly because it's more like a Christmassy kind of smell. I use that when I soak my feet, when I do like my toes or something, and it literally just makes my skin so soft. So this is like my everyday use, and as you can see, I haven't even used that much because you don't really need that much. It lathers so good, and it smells great, and like literally my skin feels like super soft to the point where sometimes I don't even feel like I have to put lotion on. I do, just because I do have dry skin, but it really works. I really love this. So this is one of my April favorites. This is definitely a plus for me, and this is one of the items that I got on sale, but it's like $12 originally for this particular kind, so love this. My next favorites, I am going to grab, these are some cleaning towelettes, and these are by Studio 35 Beauty or Studio Beauty 35, however you say that. I am not really sure which order it's supposed to go in, but I have had these for about like a week, and I threw them in my April favorites video because I actually went to Walgreens, and there's only one Walgreens right by my house that sells e.l.f. products. The one down the street, course, doesn't, so I have to drive down the street the other way, which is like 5 minutes longer, and they're the only ones that sell e.l.f. products. So I was actually going and looking for my e.l.f. wipes that I usually use, and out of all the e.l.f. products they were sold out of the wipes, and I was like, oh my god, you're kidding me. I was out of them. I needed them because I had like gunky eyeliner still on my face because I had ran out of them, and I went to work with like half eyeliner on because I couldn't get it off no matter how much I washed my face. So I'm like, I need them. So I picked this up simply because it was on sale. It was like $7 originally. It was on sale for like $4 or $5, and if you bought one, you got 150% off. So I was like, hey. So I bought these, and I actually really like these. They really work. They're just like wet facial wipes, so it's not like particularly like a makeup remover wipe, but they do really good at taking off the eyeliner and the mascara and everything. And they're also like really like nourishing. I feel they're not harsh. They don't leave my skin feeling like you know, I just like scrape stuff off of it and it's like really dry and like coarse, and this like I feel like I have to put lotion on. I do at night anyway, but it leaves my skin feeling really soft, so I really like that. And I kind of might like them a little bit better than e.l.f. I feel like you get a larger wipe each time you pull one, and I also feel like the moisture that's in there is more infused in the wipe. So with like the e.l.f. wipes, there's a lot of like water and liquid or whatever it is in the bottom of the package. So when you're on those last couple wipes, sometimes it can kind of get in your eyes and burn. It has that like alcohol feeling. I mean, it gets the product off, but I feel like whatever is in this is more like infused in each individual wipe, and I haven't had any like problems with like getting, you know, to the middle of it and like one being kind of dry and one being like really like soaking wet. And this says it's comparable to Garnier Nutri Pure Towelettes. So I haven't tried those, but Garnier is a good line for what I have tried from their hair products before. So really impressed with these. Definitely one of my April faves. The next thing I'm going to talk about, just because I was talking about e.l.f., are my e.l.f. products, so I'm going to try to go in some kind of order. At the same time, when I picked up those Towelettes, I picked up one of the e.l.f. matte lip colors. You guys can see that here. This is in the color Rich Red. You can see this is the color there on the end. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I haven't tried any of their lip colors before, and it was only like $3. So I picked it up, and I've been looking for a red. I have like 5 or 6 different reds. I got one from Milani. I got, one from like a beauty supply store. Just kind of like going around finding, because I really like a red lip. I think it's so pretty on people. I've never been able to pull it off because I look ridiculous. It's too plum. It's too orange. I look like a jackass. So I picked this up to try it, and I love this color red. And it's really, really smooth. I'll swatch it on my hand for you guys, even though it's like already on my lips, but it's really, really pigmented. That was just like rubbing it back and forth just a couple times, not even applying pressure. I was just kind of like doing it very lightly. It's really, really pretty, and it twists up. So when you run out, you just twist it up, and it's really, really smooth. It goes on super smooth. The only thing I will say about it is that it doesn't like dry right away, meaning sometimes I feel like it's like getting on my teeth, or it's not like adhered to my lips, but I just kind of set it with a little bit of powder like over a tissue, and it seems to work great. I love it. I love the color. I love the way it feels. My lips don't feel dry. Like I put this on like 30 minutes ago when I did my face for this video. My lips don't feel dry or anything, and it hasn't worn off. It hasn't dried off. I love it. So I would definitely recommend this. I will be going back probably to get like maybe 1 or 2 of the other colors just to try them out. I think they had a nude and like a pink color. But I'm really in love with this, and I like that it's not a shiny matte, but it's not like a super drying matte. The Wet n Wild matte ones I love them, but I have to exfoliate every time before I use them. I have to exfoliate my lips, and I have to put like a chapstick on underneath because they are kind of dry. This, being a matte color, does not do that to my lips, and I love that. So definitely one of my faves. The next e.l.f. thing I'm going to talk about is something that I picked up like at the end of March and used like throughout April. This is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Powder Kit. Pretty much looks like this. You get a bronzer or like a contouring color here, and then you get a blush color, and I will kind of smash them out for you guys so you can see it. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this because it's kind of like a very light kind of thing going on. But to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the blush that's in here. I've only used the blush that's in here like a couple of times, and I'll just show you why if you guys can even see it. You probably can't because my camera sucks so bad. The blush is like super light, and then this is like the contouring color. The blush is just super, super light. It's really pretty. It has some sparkle in it, but it's way too light for me. I prefer like more of like a pinky color, but the contouring is great. I use this pretty much every day with another product that I'm going to show you, just to kind of do this part here, just to hide my quadruple chin that I have, suck it up. But I just do it like under here, and I feel like it does a really good job. It just kind of like making that shadow and really kind of like thinning out that area for me. So I don't use like all over my face. I haven't really tried. I will try and contour, but I'm new, so I'm a little scared to put all that stuff all over my face and be like, oh, I look ridiculous. But I do use it every day underneath with, I'll just go ahead and do this just because I use it with this. This is the Rimmel bronzer that I got from my Ulta haul. So my very first one, natural bronze, and this is in the color Sunlight. Like I said when I did my review, I love, 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 love this bronzer. Like I haven't found a bronzer that I like. I have like 4 of them in my little thing over here, and I hate them all. I use this daily. I use it here. I use it under here. Sometimes I use a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my cheekbones. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's dark enough for me that it works, but it's not orangey. I think that's why I like it. Some of the other bronzers I have are either like too like brown, like on your face brown, or they're too like orange. This is like perfect. Love, love, love this. Definitely an April fave. Back to the e.l.f. products. I'm just going to tell you guys how much I love their cream eyeliner. So this is the e.l.f. cream eyeliner. It's in black, obviously. And before I bought this, I had never used the gel liner, never used the cream eyeliner, always just the regular like cheap like pencils that I got from like Family Dollar. before I bought this, I had kind of looked up some reviews on it, and a lot of people said that it sucked, and it dried out, and it was awful, and it didn't go on very well, and I have to say that I disagree. I'm so sorry. I think it's wonderful. Like, I mean, it's still, like, I don't know if you can tell how much I've used. I haven't even used that much. You get, like, a crap ton in this, like, little thing, and I think this was, like, $3, $2 maybe. And I use it just, like, when I do my wing or when I do something on the top. I love this, and it's still moist. I will stick my finger in there a little bit and just show you how black it is and how not drying it is. So basically there's my fur. I just wiped the rest of it off my finger because I didn't want it on my finger, but even like, I mean, that little bit's still on my finger. But that's basically, it's really, really dark, and it's like really, really smooth. It's really smooth. So it blends really well. And then I find after it dries. Like, it doesn't, you know, move around. It's not like wiping off. It's like once it dries on there, it dries to the point where sometimes I have trouble getting it off the next day if I sleep with it on. But I really, really love it. So I definitely recommend this. I just use an angled brush just with this and just use my top. I have done my bottom. I think it's a little too much for the bottom because it's like that creamy texture. So sometimes I oops a little bit, which is probably my fault, not the eyeliner's fault. But I really, really love it. So I definitely recommend this. Let's see, what else do I have? Another thing that I want to share with you guys for an April favorites is actually in my haul video, both of them, because I love it so much. I went back and got another one. This is the NYX Dewy Finish Finishing Spray. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I already have in my other videos, but I love it. I love this. Love it. And I found with this, I can use powder. I usually can't use powder. It looks way too cakey. It's too much. My stuff starts flaking. My skin's already really dry. If I use the powder and I put this over it, I find that it takes some of that powderiness away, as well as it kind of like rejuvenates my skin a little bit, so I don't have that flaky like dryness going on. So just I got this from Ulta. This was like $7. It's amazing. I don't know what else to say about it. I love it so much. The next thing I'm going to review is another e.l.f. product, just because we were talking about the powder. I bought this e.l.f. powder brush. e.l.f. powder brush here. It's just a nice big fluffy like flat brush on the top. I bought this just to kind of try it out. Like I said, I don't use powder because I don't like the way it makes my face feel, but I was always using like the pads, or I have like this big thing that I knock off the extra with now, but I used to like scrub it like all over my face and it just wasn't working. I love this. I literally swirl in the powder and I just like dab like an idiot, just like all over my face, and I feel like it really covers, and it just really like gets everything in there. I love it. It's super, super smooth. It's probably really dirty right now, so look at that, all that stuff coming off. It's like, but it's super, super smooth, but it's super like thick too, and very like dense, so I feel like it really does the job well, and I love the shape of it because I feel like when I do this, it just really gets it in there. So I really like this, and I think this was $3 for this, so definitely recommend this. The other two brushes that I'm going to talk about in my April faves are from Real Techniques. I did this one in my first Ulta haul and this one in my mini Ulta haul, and I am in love with Real Techniques, in love with these brushes. This is the Flawless Face Brush, and this is the Blush Brush, and I use this pretty much every day, except for another product that I'm going to show you that I'm super excited about, which no one's going to care about, but I do. But I mean, it's really dirty right now. Ooh, good. I really, really love this, and I use this with like my cream foundation because I feel like it really gets in there. It lets me really blend. It is perfect. The blush brush is absolutely amazing because what I was using before was this polka dot thing. I mean, the difference is just ridiculous. I love this. I feel like it applies it perfectly. I mean, I use it like every day. It's like stage pink now because it was white when I got it. It's like stage pink for my blush because I literally use this every day to put my blush on. I love this brush, and I will definitely get more of their brushes when I can afford them. But I will definitely get more of their brushes because I really, really like them. The next thing that I want to show you guys, I'm sorry I got a lot here, so it's probably like really overwhelming. So I'm trying to talk kind of fast and get it all in, but I really want to show you guys everything that I really loved. So I picked this up. This is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Instant Pore Eraser. I picked this up because right here in this area I have like very large pores, and it's literally just in this area, and I have like wrinkling under like the eyes, and I was looking for a pore reducer or a pore eraser, and they were like really expensive, and I was like, no, not really, you know. can I double that as a primer? I don't really know because I'm new to the game. I don't want to spend all this money. This was like $4.50, I think less than that. And I love this. This is by Maybelline. I love this. I literally just apply it to this area and then I apply a little bit under my eyes just to kind of fill in those creases a little bit. It is kind of like Vaseline. I don't know if it's like Vaseline, but it has that like, I don't know if you can see that. It's like kind of like a, you know, Carmex or a Vaseline kind of texture. But for me, since I have dry skin, it works really well. It might not work for you if you have like oily skin because it is kind of like that Vaseline texture and that might just be too much. But since I have dry skin, it works really, really well for me. And it really does fill in all those like little imperfections and stuff right there. My huge pores that I have. So I really, really love this. Definitely recommend this. The next thing I'm going to show you is also by Maybelline. This is their Dream Fresh BB Cream. If you guys watched my review for my Ulta haul, I got the Stila like triple set of their BB creams and I love them, but they're $40 a piece and I'm really sorry, but I just don't have money for that. So I actually bought this at Ulta in my mini haul. I've been trying it out ever since I got it like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I don't remember. I love it. I love it. The only thing that I will say that kind of scared me at first is it's like really runny. Like it's really, really watery. So when I first opened it, I was like, oh no, this is not going to work because it was literally like water running out of my hand. And I'm assuming it's supposed to be that texture because I've tried shaking it up and everything. But once you like dab it on your skin and kind of mix it in, it kind of turns thick like as you're like blending it. It's amazing. I really do love it. And I've even worn it out a couple times just by itself because it is tinted. And I really love it. This is the medium sheer tint that I got. I was afraid to get the too dark of a one because once I put my bronzer and everything on, I didn't want it to be like too much. So I think this is perfect. I love this. It has SPF 30, which I think is great. It's an 8-in-1. So, and this was, I think, like on sale. I think I got it for like $4, but I think it's originally like $8, which is a lot better than $40. So definitely part of my April faves. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the NYX. This is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer that I got. This was in my Ulta haul. I just wanted to show real quick, just because I do love this. I use this every day. It has that orange that cancels out like the real purples and blues that I have underneath my eyes. So I just had to add this to my faves just because I really, really love it. And I've used it like every day and there's still like a crap ton of product in there. So that's that. 2 of the things that I'm going to be showing you today I actually got in my Ipsy bag, so thank you, Ipsy. The first one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Liner. I am in love with this eyeliner, and I'm sure it's like $25 for a regular one, and I'm just going to have to fork it out eventually, because I'm in love with it. I'm actually wearing it right now on the bottom, and I have like a little bit on the top. It's super smooth. It goes on super smooth. It's super dark, which I love, and it lasts all day. Like I don't feel like I have stuff flaking off. I don't feel like it's coming off. It lasts all day. Really love this. So definitely in my April favorites. I am in love with this eyeliner and I will repurchase it as soon as I can figure out how much it is. Like probably go to Ulta and see so I can save up really because I really do love this. But for a trial size, I mean it's lasted me a pretty long time and it's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. I love it. And it's like, it's really smooth, but it does dry, like after you put it on. So it's like really smooth, but it doesn't like move around a lot and like get all over you, really. The other thing is the City White Gold, or City Color White Gold. This is their Mousse eyeshadow that I got in my Ipsy bag. I don't know if you guys can see this. I just showed you guys this in the tutorial that I did, the eye tutorial that I did yesterday. It's basically, I have it on, like kind of like all over my eye now, just rub a little bit on for you guys. I don't know if you guys can really see that because of my camera, but that gold right there, it's gorgeous. And this is like retails for like $3.99, so you could like totally buy this and not have to get an Ipsy bag and totally like afford it. I use it as a base color. I use it as a highlight. I'm actually thinking about using it as like highlighting here because it's so creamy and it's so like easy to blend. So I definitely wanted to put this in my April faves because I got it in my April Ipsy bag and I am in love with it. I use it every day. Even if I don't do like a dramatic look for work, I will literally put some highlight on, put some on my eyelids, put my mascara on. It's become like a part of my new routine now. So I really love this. Definitely recommend this if you want to check it out. It's definitely a plus. One more thing and then I'm going to let you guys go. This is my beauty blender, and I have to share this because I was just so excited about it. I believe this is also by Studio Beauty 35. I got this at like Walgreens. This was like $8. I could not afford the regular beauty blender that everyone talks about. And I actually bought this and I hated it. I bought this like in January or February and I hated it. I really did, but I've seen so many people use the beauty blenders or, you know, off-brand beauty blenders on here that I really, really wanted to give it a whirl. So what I did was, of course, went to YouTube and looked up how the hell you were supposed to use one of these and not make yourself look stupid, because I was just, I don't know what I was doing, but I was looking funny and my makeup didn't look right. It didn't look flawless. I looked like a jackass, really. So I went to, the one I found that I really loved is Coffee Break with Dani. So I'll go over there, check her out. I've been subscribed to her for a while, but when I looked this up, she popped up and I was like, oh, okay. She broke down how to use the regular beauty blender, but you know, I put it for this flawlessly. I mean, I understood everything she said, and she explained why I had to do everything the way she said to do it instead of just saying, okay, just dab it and that's how you do it, because that's what I said. It was amazing. She was completely informative, and I have been using it and I actually love it. So I use it with my liquid foundation, and go over and check out her video. It's called Makeup 101 Beauty Blender at Coffee Break with Dani. I forgot that bad, it's a long day. But she will break down with you what kind of foundations you should use with this and everything, which really helped me because I had tried to use it with my Mousse. It's not going to work. She's explained it to me. It's not going to work. She'll explain it to you too if you want to know. But I mean, maybe that's why my makeup looked like crap. But I've been using it and I really, really love it. So I definitely recommend, even if you can't afford the regular beauty blender, because this is not the actual beauty blender, I would definitely get one just to try it out and see if you like it. Follow her directions because they are to the point. Because I did my face today. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks gorgeous. So definitely one of my favorites in my April Faves. So, oh, I have one more. Look at me. Short one, quick. I bought this Callex stuff. I know, it's like so embarrassing, but I have calluses on the bottom of my feet. Not like the this is for like the dry, cracked feet. They're not cracked. It's just from like working 2 jobs and always being on my feet and doing too much. I have these like hard spots on the bottom of my feet and they like hurt. So after a while, you know, I usually shave them down with one of those things, but I heard that's like really bad for your feet. But sometimes I have to because I'm like in pain. Like I'm walking on my tiptoes. Like, oh my God, it hurts. So I bought this stuff and I put it on at night. It said you should do morning and night. It was like $10. I got it from Walgreens. But I only do it at night and then I put like socks on and my feet are super soft. Even the areas I'm not trying to get super soft are super soft. So I actually started putting on my whole damn foot because I was like, this is awesome. So definitely one of my April faves. Quick share. Nobody cares about Callex, I'm sure. But if you do, I recommend for the $9.99. It's definitely worth it. And it's like this like Vaseline like thing. And there's a crap ton in this jar. So try it out. If you have problem feet, you know, getting a little personal with you guys. My feet aren't ugly, but they're probably not the cutest feet in the entire world. So promise this was the end of what I have for you. I'm sure this video is going to be like 10 million years long, and I'm so sorry for that. But I hope you guys like this new lighting, so let me know what you think about this new lighting. I'll check it out when I edit, but I'm probably going to post anyway because I don't feel like doing all this over again because I feel like this just took me 35 minutes to do this. So I hope you guys like this video. I will have all the products that I mentioned in my April faves down in the description box. Like, comment, share with friends. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye.